trying to solve is, in our department and probably many departments around the country, we have extensive institutional knowledge. We've got people with 20, 30, 40 years worth of insurance experience and forms and knowledge in regulation. And we know when people retire that knowledge leaves. And one of the things that we want to do is, how can we create a process that, using AI and machine learning, that will, take that institutional knowledge and be able to replicate it so that if someone leaves, that knowledge is still here, and we can use it to also train new people when they come on. The initiative that we're working on is with KIRA and AAIS. And they have technology that you can train the system and it will learn based on how it's trained on the issues that we're looking for when the examiner is reviewing a filing. And they will build out the rules and train KIRA on what is acceptable and what is not. And then once they've done that a handful of times, the system will then be able to go in and analyze a policy when it comes in. And over 95% of the time, it will get the right answer. And it helps us speed up the review process. It makes for consistency in the review process. You don't have two different decisions coming from two different examiners. It's always going to deliver the same answer. Status of the project is we did a pilot with claims made. And it was a very successful pilot. And one of the things we learned in that pilot was we did not have a lot of great compliance with our claims made regulation. KIRA pointed that out. We took 100 filings that we have received, and we only, I think it was like almost a 70% error rate with companies not being compliant with our claims made regulation. So one of the things we've done with that is now we are reviewing those claims made filings up front when they come in. So we're not having to have companies go back and make those corrections later. What's next is we're already lining up. We have an automobile regulation. It's a very extensive regulation. It's very old. And we're in the process right now of identifying the rules that we need to have for that regulation and how to go about training KIRA to begin reviewing automobile form filings. Oh, I think it's definitely transferable to other states. If you have a regulation that is very detailed, if you have checklists that help an examiner in their review process, and a lot of times our checklists were developed to help the company in when they make a submission to us. So you can program that into this system, and ultimately I hope to put that out front. So when a company even makes a filing with us, it's got to go through this before it's even accepted within CERF and transmitted to the department.